Hi, I'm Amber and this is my 10 film review. Most of the films that I watched are Christmas related and only one of them I feel the need to talk about, so I'm just going to list off the films that I've watched without saying what they're about with my rating first. Home Alone 2 and 3, which get 4.5 each. White Christmas, 5 stars. Scrooged, 4 stars. And A Christmas Carol, which also gets 5 stars. The other Christmas film that I watched was The Rise of the Guardians, and I'm not sure if you can consider this an exactly Christmas film. My brother kind of thinks of it as one, but I kind of don't. And this is the second time I watched this film. It's about these iconic characters of Christmas, like Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, the Tooth Fairy, and they are the guardians for children. They keep their belief in them alive, and by doing that, they're also keeping themselves alive. There's this creature, I guess, this person who is fear, and he is making them lose their belief in them, and they have to fight back against that. Overall, it was an enjoyable film. I did kind of feel like this is kind of silly, but it was fun, it was entertaining, and I think it is a really good children's film. So it does get 4 stars. I also watched Race to Witch Mountain starring Dwayne Johnson. This film is about a taxi driver who ends up basically being pulled into helping 2 aliens find their spaceship and get back to their world. This film is kind of predictable in how the outcome is going to be, and just that you can guess what's going to happen next. But it was fun, it was entertaining, and I really enjoyed this film. Then I watched The Incredible Hulk starring Edward Norton. I have a special heart for Mark Ruffalo. I think that he really does a great job interpreting Bruce as a scientist, and just that personality that I feel that the Hulk really is. I feel like Hulk, when he's the person, when he's actually Bruce, I feel is this very quiet person. And because Mark Ruffalo is taking the character where he kind of evolved from where Edward Norton is playing, I feel that that is accurate of how Bruce would be. And I just really like Mark Ruffalo. I know some people, actually it seems like a lot of people don't really like Mark Ruffalo as an actor, but I do. Edward Norton did do a really good job portraying his frustration, his angst over trying to get rid of the gamma ray. I thought that Edward Norton did a superb job, but I just felt like there was more to Bruce's character, and I just feel like he didn't really seem like a scientist to me. I just didn't get that part from him at all. Overall, though, the film was quick paced. I really enjoyed the action, but the CGI was just a little bit overboard. I just couldn't take the other Hulk, if you want to call him that, and I just thought that was just taking one step too far. But this film does get 4.5 stars. I tried to watch The Wolfman. And this also stars Anthony Hopkins, who I really loved in The Mask of Zorro. But in this film, I really wasn't much of a fan of him. And also, the film itself was just way too much gory. It stepped over a line for me where the gore was balanced with the story. I just felt like it was all about the gore. It was all about it and not the actual story. So it was kind of frustrating to me because it was like one of those things where it kind of like that was all I saw, even when it wasn't happening, and I really just couldn't take it. I also just couldn't take the story itself. I just thought it was a little bit too much for me. So this one gets a 1 star. The 10th and last film is Cold Mountain. I did a review on this with my book review, so if you want to watch that, I will put a link down below. And this one gets 4.5 stars for me. Have you watched any of these films? If you have, tell me down below what you thought of them. Do you agree or disagree with any of my opinions? Thank you so much for watching and keep warm.